1-1 game. We go to the bottom of the fifth here in Williamsport, 2010 Little League World Series. Let's take a look at today's Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Teamwork Play of the Game, and it features some absolutely outstanding defense.
Well, here it is. We have a tie ball game, and we got a ground ball to Tommy Ryan with a man on third, and he fires it home to Connor Daly to get the potential go-ahead run trying to score at home plate. It was a good tag, and off that play we saw our first challenge, replay challenge, which I think it was a good try to challenge right there, and the umpires got the call correctly. He was out at home.
So Kinda Hako is not going to be able to challenge unless this game goes to extra innings. Again, this is the third year of replay in the Little League World Series, but it has been expanded this year to allow coaches to challenge. There's Chris Howell in a 1-1 game, bottom of the fifth.
Ball.
They asked Chris Howell, what are your superstitions? What do you do for luck? Love the answer. I make my own luck.
I make my own luck. Don't have to worry about that.
Absolutely beautiful afternoon here in Williamsport from Volunteer Stadium. The first game of the 64th Little League World Series. 16 teams competing over the next 10 days for Little League's ultimate prize. Softly hit to first, spins away from Manning, but he still gets there and now drops the ball. And safe at first is Howell.
Here's one of those balls. You really can't see the spin until it really hits the ground. You knew it, he kind of got jammed in on his hands right there. You see at the end of the bat, I'm sorry, and there it is. He just puts a spin. You see that ball just bounce right off, right away from the first baseman, and he tried to pick it up with his glove and couldn't hold on to it.
Ball.
That's one of the examples we always talk about back home, that they said instead of trying to pick it up with the glove, it's on the ground, use your hand to pick it up, because with the glove, there's always that potential bit falling out like it did right there.
Ball.
There's a lot of spin on that baseball.
And I've been asked so many times, how do you feel the ball that has that much spin? You really, you do exactly what he did. You assume it's going to go somewhere, and it spins away from you. Those are tough ones. There's really not much you can do about that. Just wait for it to stop, and then the only thing is go out there and pick it up with your hand.
Ball 4.
Patch walks Nardone on 4 pitches. A 1-1 game. Go ahead, run in scoring position. Folks, the race to the chase heats up as the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series heads to Bristol. Just 3 races to go until NASCAR's playoffs begin. It's desperation time for Mark Martin, who sits 35 points back up the 12th and final chase spot. NASCAR Sprint Cup Series at Bristol Saturday, 7:30 on ABC. Jack Quinn, left-handed hitter, very good hockey player. See, he hits with a little bit of a closed stance. It seems like nowadays you don't see as many guys hitting with closed stances.
Well, there's a reason for why they don't hit as many with closed stands, because it slows you down. Getting open, it speeds your bat up just a little bit because it clears your hips a little bit. And sometimes when you close them up, that front hip can slow that bat down, and pitchers are just throwing harder and harder and harder these days, so you need to increase your bat speed, and one of the ways it helps is by opening up your hips slightly.
Ball.
Good eye there by Quinn, and now it's filled up, first and second and nobody out, a 1-1 game. Here comes Kinda Haku.
Hey, where are those pitches at? Hey, you guys keep throwing. Ask them where they're at, okay?
I think they're low.
They're right at the knees. They're, as a matter of fact, they're above the knees. So, hey, just bear in, okay? You just got to try finding where his strike zone's at. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Okay? Ask them. Hey, help him out by asking where they're at.
3-2, guys, 3-2.
Patrick Griffin, our plate umpire, so 3-2 the count. And Hatch will go back to work against Jack Quinn. Ripped to right center field. It's going to roll to the wall. Howell on his way to score. Nardone around third. He'll score. And Connecticut leads it 3-1 as Quinn jumped all over that one.
We saw the meeting at the mound, and we said, just go over there and throw strikes. Well, he throws one right down the middle that Jack Quinn just takes advantage of and just smokes the ball into right center. And the runners on base were hustling all around those bases. They did not hesitate, especially coming around Nick Nardone, coming around scoring from first.
Connor Daly now. Daly, the catcher, that play at the plate, a huge play, and a credit obviously to Tommy Ryan for coming home, but as big a play, Daly blocking the plate, corralling the throw, and putting the tag down.
You're absolutely right. He was so quick with that. The ball, at first, when we saw that replay, he jumps out, initially thinking I got a block home plate, and then the ball was slightly up the line, so he kind of stretched out, made the play, and then to bring that glove back so quickly as he did to apply the tag was a great play on his part.
Well, who's getting scared now, Garciaparra?
Because I know that was going to roll right up, and it did. It rolled into the booth. That's awareness. You're going to have to put up a net here, right? In front of us.
Just outside, the late, great Ernie Harwell at Tiger Stadium. Did you get a chance to play in old Tiger Stadium?
I did, yes.
Well, the broadcast press box was even closer than we are to the field, and Ernie had his net up to protect him. Popped foul, first base side. Manning makes the grab, and staying put out there at second is Jack Quinn. So one down, and it's Nate Klein at the plate. Offense, defense, he's done it all. Washington down by 2. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 in the order for Washington when they come up to hit. Washington has been the visitor now 20 of 21 times. It's pretty amazing. So it's worked out in their favor, and they're just more comfortable that way. Blew it past the mayor, a strikeout, and there's 2 away.
Well, they talk about their team mantra as being, let's win each inning. I mean, let's not focus on the score, but just rather than going out there and just focusing on that inning. And if we, what a great attitude, mentality. If we win every single inning, we're going to be, in front.
And they buy in so much. They won the coin toss today and elected to be visitor.
Absolutely, because they figured, okay, not only by winning the inning, let's get out in front first. Well, let's score first. We have confidence in our offense. If we score first, it'll ease the pressure on us for that inning, not game, that inning. And that's why they've been visitors so many times throughout the tournament.
Time. Okay. Not sure what I want to do. Just keep you at 35. And let Dylan O'Grady go. Huh? You got one more pitch.
I think he got it.
Huh?
I think he has it.
No. We're at 35, though. Got to make a decision. Oh, no, he's got this, but I don't know if I want to go too far. Yeah, okay, guys. All right, let's go. Hey, take your time getting it back. It's probably going to be one pitch.
You heard Kinda Haku, and his thought was whether he would let Isaiah Hatch continue and get to that 35 pitch level, which would mean he'd need 2 days rest as opposed to 1 day rest.
Yep.
Time is called, and A piece of paper out in front of the plate. But that's part of the strategy there as far as, do you keep Hatch out there?
You're right. We were talking about that here. We look at the graphic again. We're like at 36 pitches, he needs 2 days rest. Right now, all he can do is just need 1 day rest. So every manager has to take that into consideration with all their pitchers.
Ball.
And right here, you can see that he can quite possibly change the pitcher right now in the middle of that bat. And he's going to do it.
Yeah, Kainahaku's going to come get Isaiah Hatch. And now he'll have him available on 1 day's rest.
No worries. You're going to move to first. You're going to move to center.
So a pitching change,
Okay.
and we'll
You're
take
gonna
the
move
break
back
with
short.
him. Connecticut leading.